Well, hey everyone, welcome to the live stream. Today we'll be playing some Lords of the Fallen on veteran difficulty. So if you would want to, you can tune in. Tune in and watch. But without further ado, just give me a minute or two, and we'll get right into it. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Difficult scripture. I think I just butchered that, but oh well. Alright, there's a pick me up. Oh shoot, I forgot the... Alright. Oh, hello. Come on. Oh, this one's gonna be a little bit tricky. Heal up. Bomb rush him. That's one less enemy. Another pick me up. Alright. Okay, we got an umbrella thing over there. Get through here. Alright. Going to umbrella. Another pick me up. Pull that. Pick that up. Pop that. Alright, we're good. So far, so good. Alright. Moving on. So chat, how's everyone's day been? And just like that, the door is clear. Wow. Alright, let's try this loadout. Abandoned red corpse. Alright, got a vestige of ring. Alright, I say we're good. Alright, we got a journal and a map of Mornstead. Actually, on second thought. We're just gonna stick with our two swords. Come here, big boy. center judge. Man, we'll just see how this performs in the next boss fight. What we got here? Flayed skin. Looks like we got a gate here. There's an item way over there. Alright. Back up, back up. You're dead. Map of Van Red Corpse. Alright. Go ahead and do that. Here's a guy talk to. Alright. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Well, that didn't look good. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Not yet. Make sure. Heal up. You saw it. Not today. Alright. Let's get out of Unreal. Hey JD, how you doing? Got another vestige here. Vestige of Marco the Axe. How dare you grab me? Ow. That hurt. My turn. Great. Got the poison effect. I'm gonna go over here and rest. You know, I have to deal with them again. No issues. Wait for that gas to clear. Okay, looks like we got a bridge there. Alright. Let's go into Unreal here. So how's everyone's day been so far? Alright, climb this. Hey, welcome to the stream. Looks like I'm gonna have to deal with you almost immediately. Well, you were easy. Get out of the gas. I'm waiting for them again because they usually show up again. Come on. And looks like it's finally clearing up. Alright. Looks like we got Mr. Iron Wayfarer over here. Again.
You carry the and over. If you don't want to keep me treading the same ground yourself should you fall, make use of this. I've given you more humble guidance than I ever had. From now on, find your own way and stay out of mine. I've given you more from now on.
Alright. Looks like it's the same dialogue. Alright, if I remember right, there's a couple items here. Come on. Ow. Alright, looks like we got a couple doors. Alright. And then there's an item right here. Lit on fire. And looks like we got a boss right here.
So we may walk it together, and to strike down all those who would see our will defied. Even as our suffering continued, I honored my pledge of patience to the exactor. And yet you now appear before me, a stranger, bearing what was not yours to receive. A betrayal made flesh. And one I cannot kill.
Alright, there we go. Talk about aura farming. Alright. Let's go up here. Open the chest. Alright.
Welcome, Dark Crusader.
Alright.
I have no doubt in my assessment of you as one worthy of the monumental task which lies before us, Crusader. My name is Dunmire, and I am an exactor of the Dark Crusaders, the holy order of which you are now an honored member. The Church of Orient Radiance has assigned to me the duty of purging Mornstead of its Rogar blight, and ensuring the ancient tyrant Adir knows no liberation from his enduring imprisonment. While the schism between the Church and Judge Cleric is of long standing, she and her hallowed sentinels, now perverted, did at least construct Mornstead's radiant beacons, which have prevented Adir's return for centuries. But now, we stand corrupted and on the verge of collapse. It is to these 5 beacons you must turn your eye. Use the Umbra lamp to cleanse them of Adir's destructive influence, and deliver salvation to a world on the brink of perdition. Rogar and Hallowed Sentinel alike will offer you no quarter, so remember, though Aureus' mercy is without limit, yours should not be.
Alright, let's go talk to her.
By Aureus' divine will, I live again. It's a miracle. And to think I raised my sword to you, when all along you were a divine instrument sent by him to deliver my death and rebirth, and bring clarity. Forgive me, Lord. I'm Pietà, of the Hallowed Sentinels. And as Aureus sustains me, so too will I sustain you. Whether by making manifest your potential or through my healing blood, contained within the sanguinarics you are. Should you find any saintly quintessences, bring them to me, and they can bolster the power of my blood further still. The beacons must be cleansed, the hallowed sentinels restored, and Adir's malignancy eradicated. Through whatever is to come, fellow chosen of Aureus, we stand together in service of him. Our holy work continues, Lamb. and your devotion be rewarded with strength.
Alright, let's read the... Alright, that's not bad.
So the exactors found himself a new instrument, as exactors are wont to do. And given that lamp was intended for me, should his paladin fall, and yet now here you are, lamp bearer. Well, it seems I was right to doubt the value of a Dark Crusader's work. I'm Stoneman, captain of the Fidelis, a group of good men and women who've made a stand against the madness which has possessed the rest of the hallowed Sentinels. We made a vow to restore our order to its former glory, whatever the cost to ourselves. And by Judge Cleric's grace, we'll honor that vow. That heretical umbral lamp and the Dark Crusaders are necessary evils in these dire times, as are you, it would seem. Perhaps our aims will align further, or perhaps not.
Alright.
That's it, isn't it? The lamp of immortality. And the genuine article. Not a useless, empty vessel, but the one I saw that witless fool bumbling around with. I've learned a little since coming to Mondstadt about that lamp and the awful mission to which it's attached. I hope you recognize that frightful burden for what it is. In truth, what's been done to you is downright cruel. Of course, some people are born into roles of tremendous responsibility. My name is Andreas of Ebb, esteemed scion of nobility, but far more than that, descendant of the great ruler Antanas himself, as proven by my family's book of lineage, for one. That's right. Through my veins flows the blood of the legendary hero who defied Adir and the Rogar and saved the whole world, only to be betrayed and murdered by a common criminal. So you'll understand the men of my pedigree cannot simply stand idle, while an unfortunate victim such as yourself remains shackled to such a grim fate. Give me the lamp. And let me shoulder your burden, friend. What say you? No? It saddens me to see you bring such agony down upon your own head. I hope you see sense and reconsider. My offer stands as long as necessary. After all, what man of breeding would turn away from one so clearly in need? My offer stands after all.
Alright.
Look at you, a Dark Crusader, a lamp bearer, and a revenant to boot. Aren't you the multifaceted one? Well, we Fidelis aren't as fortunate. We tend to stay dead when we die. All your snows, enough of us have done just that. Anyway, like the Fenrir says, you keep looking back. You don't see the blade coming at your front. We set ourselves a task, and we have to finish it. Let's watch a step out there. Mornstead is a land awash in blood, both deserved and undeserved alike.
That lamp you've got there is ever so stranger. But then, seems it's getting hard to tell what is and what ain't nowadays. Ah, strange times. In the end, there's right and there's wrong. And that never changes. I hope for both our sakes you know the difference. If in doubt, you plead the captain. He's never steered me wrong, much as he might think otherwise.
Get this item. Wait a minute, I forgot to do something. Vestige of Agatha. Alright.
The lamp must be born until the favorite child makes themselves known. Only then can the remaining carrion of creation finally return to the void. The lamp only then.
Alright. More said spear.
Careful if you're headed for Pilgrim's Perch, friend. The Herald Sentinels don't welcome everyone. Not even a faithful pilgrim who's crossed countless miles of land and sea to join them. All I wanted was to serve the divine judge cleric, but they deemed me unworthy. God chased me off. What's a poor, rejected disciple to do now, I ask you? I gave away most of what little I owned before I left Pergam, but if you've got some traveling of your own to do, then here, take this. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's been a dependable companion to me. It's a harsh wind that blows monster, but a tree that doesn't bend breaks, I suppose. It's a harsh wind, but a tree that doesn't.
Alright. Let's continue on. What is the enemy doing down there? Map of Pilgrim's First Ascent. Got it. I don't think so. Wait a minute. What do we got here? Alright. Got that one. Wait for the... Okay, there we go. Alright.
Witness this offering I make to you.
Okay, that was weird. come on. Got some plucked eyeballs. Open that. Pick up that. Emerge. Alright, if I remember right, there is a going to Umbriel. Oh, come on. Pick up that, and that, open this. Get that. There's still one more. The first one's down here. Okay. Pull that. Alright, what do we got here? Alright. Alright. got here at the top? Okay, this is the area with tortured prisoners. Okay, that's strange. Alright.
While the beacon should remain your most pressing task, I would have you perform another for me concurrently. Seek out and return to me the items which stand as proof of the hallowed Sentinel's heretical deviations and practices. For only in the study of such can we hope to turn them towards the true light of Orias. This land is overflowing with sin, so I expect this undertaking to offer you little difficulty. Also, say nothing of this to Pietà or the Fidelis captain. They are already conflicted. Troubling them further only endangers them and our mission.
Alright. So we got... Just run past them. Come down here. Through here. Really? Alright, I think that's every door. Alright. So let's head towards our first beacon. And cleanse that one. Oh, shoved me right off the edge. I should have known better. Clearly, this is not the way to do it. Nor is this. Emerge from this. I climb the ladder. That's concerning. Alright.
The cleric's welcome comes behind the edge of the sentinel's blade, more often than not in this place. Makes me curious how you're still breathing. I suppose gambling the promise of salvation from one hand and the threat of death from the other keeps a pilgrim obedient. On second look, you're not just another deluded lad. You know, not long ago, I saw a dark Crusader carrying that same lamp. Now it's in your hands. Again, curious. I know they'd see you rejuvenate those obscene monuments preventing a dear's return. Don't. That's a threat. But also advice. A dear rewards the faithful.
Alright.
There's salvation here if you, but you won't find it in there. There's salvation here if you want to, but you won't find it in the light of the sun like a lamp.
Pick that up. Alright. Well, actually, I probably should get out of Umbriel. Well, I fell right into a boss fight. Alright. That's the care of. I forgot about something. The key. The key for Pilgrim's Perch. We're gonna come back to Pilgrim's Perch here in just a second. First, I need to get that key from Mr. Stummond. Take a nice and easy across this. Well, that was not an easy fall. Warp vestige. Go there. Alright. Purchase.
Radiance, judgment.
Pilgrim's
Our
Perch
immaculate
2.
lady will bring redemption.
Now we need to go to Sanctuary. Alright. Now that we got the key to Pilgrim's Perch, we can continue on. Alright. What do we got in here? Okay, got a spot here. Let's plant a seed here. Use the Pilgrim Perch key. Got a chest in here. Okay, I could literally be a bellhead, but I'm choosing not to. Come on, big boy. Is he dead, or... No, he's not dead at all. Let's go knock this down. Do you mind? Might as well merge. Alright, I need to get that ladder down. Looks like it was meant for me to come up this way. There it is. Push this ladder down. Grab this. Didn't even get a chance. Oh, that's not a bell head. Ow. That's right. Rest of the blonde Agatha. We're gonna rest. There's that guy. Oh, here's...
So it goes. Should you end up one of the few to earn a vestige, I'll tend to it, as I do. for whatever it's worth, and until I'm in the ground myself. The hallowed sentinels and the Rogar will both show you horror enough, but nothing like what that lamp brings into view. And remember, you look into the shadows, might be the shadows look back. Mind yourself, Lambert. Whether you took up that light willingly or not, you're on a treacherous path. Forever's never as long as you think. Mind yourself, you're on a
Alright. So let's go ahead and get this right here open. Not bear revenge. Apparently I can still do that, but just can't do the other one. And push me right off the edge. Guess when I'm back. Alright. So let's go ahead and... You're dead? Climb quickly. Grab that. I don't think so. Alright, let's start off with over here. Over here. And let's look down here. Alright, gotta be careful coming through here. Alright, well, this is where the stream is going to conclude. We made some pretty good progress today. And thank you for the ones who tuned in. And y'all have a good night.